A few years ago, 300 professionals were asked a question. What is the worst thing that can happen in sports? Some answered that it is losing the game in the final.
And in 20...
Others said it is losing 4 games in a row. Some mentioned missing out on the FIFA World Cup. And some Brazilians said it is losing to Argentina. However, one person said that the worst thing that can happen in sports is finishing in 4th place at the Olympics. But to achieve something without stumbling is quite complicated. And just like any human being, we all have our ups and downs. Considering this, if you've come to this football clippings videos, we'll show you the plan that made Cristiano Ronaldo what he is and how he didn't lose his composure in various moments of his life. Cristiano Ronaldo is one of the greatest goal scorers in the history of football, a player who shattered records and remains one of the greatest scorers of his generation. Born on the island of Madeira, Portugal, in 1985, CR7, at the tender age of 9, already caught the attention of Nacional, the biggest club on the island. Before the player became the center of attention, he had to understand that football is all about numbers, titles, and records, shaping his on-field plays worldwide through a shift in mentality. According to him, if you want to be successful in winning anything, you need to score. Scoring goals is the most important thing in football after your team's victory, but both are connected. This mindset truly took shape when Cristiano Ronaldo arrived at Real Madrid. Despite having goal-scoring seasons at Manchester United, while playing for the English club, CR7 displayed different characteristics. He was more of a dribbler and operated on the edge. But at Real Madrid, everything changed. Cristiano Ronaldo was positioned closer to the goal and could practically prove his belief that a forward needs to score goals to achieve glory. And that's what he achieved. Cristiano Ronaldo is simply the top scorer in the history of Real Madrid, with an incredible 450 goals in 438 official matches. But what did CR7 do to reach numbers that now seem unattainable for any other athlete? The answer boils down to 4 key points: mental health, efficiency, effectiveness, and awareness. Cristiano Ronaldo has an unshakable mind, reaches the goals he sets for himself, and transcends these objectives. And he repeats this year after year. But putting it into simple words, it might seem easy, right? But remember that it's no use doing many things now if, in a year or two, you can't do anything because of the intensity you've applied. That's why Cristiano Ronaldo is an example to be followed. Even after years and years of living the same routine in football, Cristiano Ronaldo remains a reference player in world football, even at an advanced age. The big question is that Cristiano Ronaldo has developed a mindset and a method capable of bringing out the best in himself, regardless of the situation. And for that, just follow 8 important steps. Handling your stress. Cristiano Ronaldo manages his stress with an unwavering mindset, adopting a playful approach at home and separating work environments while maintaining a focused and relentless mind when it comes to training or playing. He is dedicated to being the best every day. In addition, Cristiano Ronaldo alleviates stress through meditation practices. He dedicates 15 to 20 minutes a day to the technique, seeking total immersion during this time. The player emphasizes the importance of learning to deal with stress. It calms me down and brings me a lot of serenity. I meditate almost every day, especially focusing on breathing. In these moments, I'm in my bubble. This practice is potentially the most protective factor against mood disorders, avoiding, for example, depression. In a milder sense, it also contributes to maintaining his mental and emotional health. An effective strategy is to avoid contexts that may cause technical stress and to be careful in identifying situations that demand a lot of his mental energy. Change your environment. Changing your environment, including the people around you, is much more effective in altering your habits. Willpower seems to have a limited effect on habit modification. Quitting drinking, reducing alcohol, or smoking would be more interesting if you engaged in environments that promote these changes. Cristiano Ronaldo serves as an inspiring example of this principle. His conscious choice not to drink alcohol is not just an individual decision, but a profound consideration that his body is his working instrument. The influence of his father, Denis Aveiro, who faced challenges related to alcoholism, adds an emotional and reflective dimension to this choice. This is what we call adulthood, and everyone is welcome to it. Neuroplasticity. Our brain is plastic. It changes as you provide information to it. This is extremely necessary to acquire a new repertoire of behavior or new information. Thus, you can acquire a new skill. And in the case of CR7, it's no different. He has always prioritized having a routine and emphasized, if you train regularly, it's important to keep energy levels high to fuel your body and perform better. Sometimes, I eat up to 6 smaller meals a day to make sure I have enough energy to perform each session at a high level. Now, in his free time, CR7 doesn't lag behind in studies. This time off the field is dedicated to learning more, and of course, he uses sleep to his advantage, considering that sleepy is essential for neuroplasticity. Prioritize your sleep. Cristiano Ronaldo is the opposite of the saying, "Those who sleep dream, those who work conquer." Cristiano Ronaldo takes 5 naps a day before finally going to sleep. Daily, CR7 usually sleeps for 7 hours, nothing too out of the ordinary. However, the Portuguese prefers to divide daily sleep between 5 periods and 6 periods, all lasting an hour and a half. When CR7 reached the milestone of 700 goals for Manchester United in that hard-fought victory against Everton in 2022, he celebrated in a somewhat intriguing way. The Portuguese and player Antony stood side by side, closed their eyes, and crossed their hands on their chests in a kind of sleeping peacefully vibe. Imitating Cristiano Ronaldo's relaxed style during United flights, the guy goes for a quick rest and is ready for anything. If you have sleep problems or don't know if you sleep well, 4 out of 10 people in the world do not have good quality sleep. The gold standard is not to sleep with medication. Sleep is a behavior. Acquiring this behavior involves a change in behavior. Engage in physical exercise. The Al Nassr star is still remembered today for being one of the most athletic players in football. But how did he get into such great shape? As we already know, exercise is not only good for the physical aspect, but also has an effect on mental health, and this is serious business for Cristiano Ronaldo. On the field, the focus is on heavy workouts to stay sharp in the matches. CR7 is on the exercise whenever you can, team, and adds that personal touch. You can do abdominal exercises in your room when you wake up in the morning or before going to bed. If you get into a routine, it will be easier because it will become a habit. His athletic condition has always been excellent. He has had few serious injuries throughout his career. He is an athlete who is generally fully focused during a match, meaning with mindfulness, focused on the here and now. In what he must perform on the field, avoiding external distractions that could harm his performance, money is important, but to a certain extent. Happiness, up to a certain point, keeps increasing, but after a reasonable amount, it kind of stabilizes, and money doesn't make that much of a difference anymore. Of course, we need some predictability in life, like food, a place to live, and money solves these things. But it reaches a certain point where more money doesn't improve life overall. For Cristiano Ronaldo, family is everything. Even with all the success on fields around the world and a luxurious life, he doesn't forget where he came from and always helps his mother, Maria Dolores. Moreover, his children are his reason to live. With Georgina, they take care of Cristiano Jr., twins Eva and Matteo, Alana Martina, and Bella. Family first, always. Relationship. Always be with someone who makes sense to you. And that's what really makes a difference. In adulthood, what most anticipates happiness is companionship. It's not money or where you live, but rather who you share your journey with. Cristiano Ronaldo nowadays sees a successful relationship alongside Georgina Rodriguez since 2016, as CR7 has always had the determination to find someone with whom he could build a family. And they make that very clear on their social media. Emotional control. The one who goes the farthest is not necessarily the smartest, but rather the one with emotional control. Intelligent people often face difficulties halfway because they neglect the emotional aspect, and in the end, it's the emotional side that influences the final result. On numerous occasions, Cristiano Ronaldo decided matches for both his club and the national team. His mental strength is impressive. He doesn't easily give up, demands the best from himself, and expects the same from his teammates. He believes in his potential and is sure he can be decisive. His intensity reflects in every game, as if it were the last. These characteristics strengthen him and likely contributed to his victories and record-breaking throughout his career. When things don't go well, his facial expressions reveal his discontent. Certainly, he learned a lot from defeats turning bad moments into personal lessons for his evolution. Just remember when he arrived at Real Madrid, a time when Barcelona was considered the best team in the world. One of the emblematic games of his career so far, illustrating his winning mentality, was in the 2018 World Cup, in the match between Portugal 3x3 Spain. Early in the confrontation, he suffered a penalty. While the Spanish players were still complaining to the referee, Cristiano Ronaldo positioned the ball for the kick, demonstrating calm, focus, and ignoring the distractions around him. At the end of the game, even amidst an intense match like the World Cup Classics, Cristiano seemed to be at his best. He took responsibility for the free kick he himself had suffered. With composure, concentration, and control of the situation, he executed a precise kick, leaving no chance for the opposing goalkeeper. It was a lesson in how to handle pressure. The crowd in the stadium went wild. A decisive goal, not only for the impeccable technical skill, but also for the extraordinary psychological and emotional capacity. How fortunate we are to witness the journey of this incredible human being in his sports career. Right? The guy is rocking out, breaking records, and being a massive inspiration for the younger crowd. Now, what are you going to do? If you're still unsure about what to do after this video, go ahead and drop a like and subscribe to the channel. And here's something else that might inspire you to start your year right. Winston Churchill defined success as the ability to go from failure to failure without losing enthusiasm. So, did you enjoy it? Take the chance to check out how Cristiano enjoys luxuries with his dad's money. The video is on your screen. I'm signing off for now, and I'll see you in the next video.